Hi everyone, I'm Chancie. My thesis topic is surrealistic exclamation. Kenya Hara introduced exclamation to the design domain. It explores hidden messages in communication. Here, I pick out a project from his book to better explain the concept. The project aims to help people rethink about clothes. We see three baby dolls with different textures here. They transmit different feelings to us. This project critiques if we need to wear clothes to cover up our skins that actually shows our genuine attribute. Let's talk about surrealism. It activates the internal consciousness to explore what is hidden there. So, surrealism and exclamation do have something overlapped that they are related to hidden messages. That's why I combine these two concepts together. In this new term, surrealism is a tool and exclamation is a fundamental concept. This new design philosophy wants to wake people's awareness of information hidden behind objects, which helps people to break the norm, deconstruct the conventional thinking systems, and rebuild new understandings of things through bold and absurd approaches. By loading people with this concept, I'm encouraging people to rethink ordinary objects in their daily lives, reflect and question about what they think they have already known. By this, they would gain a new experience of the same thing beyond old cognitions. Here, I pick out a project that quite represent my idea. The pic doesn't show any real scene of kissing, but everyone can feel the affection and lingering, which is strictly told by the melting cheese. Firstly, I came up with a bunch of ordinary objects I want to explore, and I took colander spoon as a first shot to apply a surrealistic exclamation, which I saw it as filter for separation purpose. Here I would just introduce some of the series. This is a small scale umbrella with holes on it as a colander spoon. Every time when you use it, you will need to open it, just like opening an umbrella. It gives you a different feeling of initiate a spoon, which brings you back to the scene of ring day protection. Holding an umbrella working to the ring is like drops the spoon into the watery soup. When it took out from the soup, the solution goes out from the hose and drip down, just mimics the scene of rain dripping down along the umbrella. The design associates the whole journey of using colander spoon with ring day experience. I'm using a cheese egg with holes as a spoon here. Imagine when it brings up the solids from the soup, the heat makes the cheese melting at the same time. The spoon not only takes things out but also leaves its scent. It's actually a two-way exchange. We also separate the soup by taking we always separate soup by taking solids out, but in fact another way is take the liquid out. So I use a sponge to absorb soup. Here I using a cotton. When it goes up from the soup to draining water, it will look like a raining clouds. With this concept, I want to bring some poetic quality to rethink the moment of taking colander spoon out of the soup. This semester, I picked time as my topic to practice. First, I look up a bunch of old sayings of time and also some surrealistic works of time. Also, I looked into dictionary definition. Time is an ongoing sequence of events taking place. To some extent, time starts when things changes. So to me, time is more like a measurement of changes. Nowadays, we have clocks to supervise the movement of time. It makes the measurement as a set of standardized units. That is second, minutes, and so on. Without calendar and clock, how would our ancient ancestors track time? Surprisingly, there are tons of measurements, like hourglass, water clock, incense, and even make marks on the wall to track days. Time is an artificial that is defined by human. So why do all of us have to adopt the same measuring units? That is too arbitrary. Why don't we have our own units? Firstly, I list out more than 30 kinds of different phenomena and objects showing time passing. I decided to pick one which is about chia seeds growing to rethink and explore how people keep time by it. As we can see here, chia seeds need 6 to 7 days to mature. It is standardized duration, which forms a circle and could be reset. And I want to bring some quality of big-scale nature scene to make my design looks more surrealistic in the manufacturer houses. I designed two shapes. One is inspired from the landscape, another is from the terrace farming. Take the terrace farming for example. Each day you plant a new layer of chia seeds and they will keep growing until day 6. The first layer matured, you crop it, halve it, and plant some new seeds. The next day, second layer matured too. You crop it, halve it, and again plant some new seeds. So it forms a circle. As long as you plant every day, you can harvest every day. It makes a new measuring unit depending on the chia seed's growth cycle. You use it to mark and keep your day just like we do with a week. But this week unit just contains 6 days. Also, I noticed old clock chimes every 15 minutes. So I want to use some nature sounds to indicate time passing, like birds chirps and wind sounds. And every hour it would auto irrigates, which mimics the fogs in the mountains and rains and clouds. To make the design come true, I firstly 3D print out models and assembled with Arduino to make them work. Thanks to my tech supporters, the prototypes ran really well. Imagine a big scale of nature just shrink as a play size, and it is like a miniature put on the desktop. You feel you are emerging in the nature, plant as Asian farmers, keep days by growing crops. It would be really surrealistic to imagine, especially in a modern home. Lastly, let's see the video of the prototypes.